Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. Special edition of rates, doing it a little early. If you're on the fence about refinancing or buying, get off. Get off that fence. Because what I'm about to show you, rates have just dropped hard in the last week. Now, people that don't know what they're talking about are going to say, well, it's because, the Fed came in and the Fed dropped the Fed fund rate. It doesn't matter what the Fed did. It's what happened after. When Trump came out and said that they're increasing the tariffs or they're enforcing the tariffs, the 10% tariff on Chinese goods. Guess what China did? China came in and said, that's fine. We're going to manipulate our currency. They devalued their currency. So now, since their currency is worth less and they know that we're not going to do that, now it doesn't matter to them if we have those tariffs. One of the ways that they devalue their currency is they go out and they spend. One of the things they do is they buy U.S. treasuries. If you've heard me in the past talk about this, U.S. treasuries, when they go down, the fixed rate mortgages go down. Mortgage bonds go up, fixed rate mortgages go down. Also, we have treasuries being purchased, huge amounts of it by China. Treasuries are dropping hard. Stock market is reeling because the stock market's going down. So people are taking their money out of stocks and they're putting it in mortgage bonds. Mortgage bonds are going up. What's the formula? Treasuries down, mortgage bonds up, fixed rate mortgages down. Let's look at exactly what's happening in these charts. Just remember, if you're on that fence, you need to get off of the fence because it's time for you to look into that refi. My phone has been blowing up today. So if you're thinking about it, call me. I'll probably call you back tomorrow. It's tough. It's busy right now. So going over here to the charts, you can see today's activity. Huge increases, 27 basis points in mortgage bonds, 14 drop in treasuries. That's a huge drop. We rarely see such a big drop. This is still mortgage bonds. So we've been flat for the most part. I've had the most boring rate updates the last few weeks. Oh, look, we're right here. We're holding on this Fibonacci level. We're not moving much. We're pretty steady. But I kept saying one thing, right? I kept saying rates are on the downtrend. I said it. It's going down. I had an argument with a realtor who keeps posting rates are going up. So what's wrong with you? It's going down. Oh, but so-and-so economist says it. I don't care what the economist says. I'm telling you, rates are going to keep going down slowly. Right now, it went sharp. So if you start a refi now, it's going to take a little while for us to be able to lock you in. We don't know what's going to happen with this whole China thing and when the rates are going to bounce back up because they bounce hard from one day to the next just like that. That's why I say to jump in. So back to the charts right here. This was the day, August 1st of last week, that they announced that change. Last Thursday when they announced the tariffs. Wednesday was the announcement with the Fed. No big deal. It didn't do anything. Don't listen to people that said, well, because the Fed rate dropped. So here we are. Then this was Friday. Saw some movement, nothing big. Today it continued. And these are levels, these are not Fibonacci levels because they don't have the little percentage, it's the Fibonacci. But these are just resistance levels that we create here based on the past. So let's go to the past. Let's look at the last 2 years. Look at this. Look at this. When's the last time we saw mortgage bonds this high? Not since 2017. And we're hitting that level right there. Now, let's go to the treasuries. Treasuries are very important. We've been talking about treasuries going down, getting down to the 1.93 level. Once it breaks through that 1.93 level, it's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to keep going. I know I've said it in one of my videos. You can go back and watch them. And look at that. Just last week in my video, I drew a line. I said, look how flat we've been. And I said, but the trend is down. The trend is down. Here we are. Now, it took this crazy news with China, this tariff war, dropped Friday, nothing big. Today, huge. Tomorrow, we could see it jump up and get above this Fibonacci level. The fact that it broke through that Fibonacci level is really good, but we could see it bounce back up. Now, do I know what's going to happen tomorrow? No. That's why I have my trusty Miami Marlins 8-ball, my crystal ball. So let's see. Will rates go back up? Claro que sí. If you don't speak Spanish, that means of course they will. Yes, claro. Rates will go back up, but when? When will rates go back up? Sounds supper. Oh, this is stupid. But anyway, my crystal ball doesn't always work. Everyone that I locked last week, I told everybody, I said, listen, it could go one way or the other. Right now, here's your rate. Do you want to lock? Do you want to be conservative? Do you want to gamble? If they gambled big. If they didn't, they're holding still in a good rate. If you're on the fence, seriously, let's talk. Let's see where we are. The faster we get an application going, the faster we can lock. Some locks are 45 days. I have one of my lenders with really good rates has a 45-day lock. That's the equivalent of a 30-day lock. So it gives us time to get things done. Even if we're kind of behind and just scrambling to get the ball rolling. That's pretty much it with today's rate update. It's pretty exciting. Talk to you later. Bye.